Guys over there stripping the roof. It's a good way to start the day. Just got here super late today, and looks like they're almost done stripping the roof. That's awesome. So now I'll be able to know what boards, how much of it I have to replace, all that. Once I get whatever board's replaced, I can ice and water shield and stop it from raining inside. So that's a huge bonus. That's looking pretty good. Looks like they got it all stripped. They're blowing it off now, and looks like there's a good amount of roof boards up there that are still solid. Looks pretty decent from the inside, but you never know. The upper side could have been all rotted. Good amount on the front I got to replace. The back looks like a little bit right about there, and probably this corner right down here. So that's huge. That's awesome. That's a good start to the day. I'll walk in on this any day. A bunch of work done that I didn't have to do. This is awesome. So it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It's always a good time when you get to Home Depot to pick up 15 sheets of 3/4 inch subfloor plywood, whatever you want to call it, and it's like 7.5 feet in the air, and you're in a rush, so you don't want to ask them to use a forklift to bring it down for you, so you just take it down yourself and then load it yourself, because you got people back at the house working and you don't want to leave them waiting. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get on the road. Just got back from Home Depot and I missed one of my neighbors. Just dropped off some homemade chicken soup with oyster crackers and everything, so like I could eat it right now. This is awesome. Thank you very much. If you're watching, I think you watch, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. So had to leave Greg and Gino here while I ran to Home Depot, and they got a bunch of the bad boards ripped off and stuff, so we're gonna start stacking them up there. Get back to it. Well, that brace worked so well on the front wall that I just moved it to the side wall where this wall is collapsing to get that up, so we can kind of level up the roof to be able to address those issues now. Something just settled. Yeah, so reuse most of that. There we go. She's up level. Well, I had to patch a small section over here, but where I jacked it inside, that's where it was all sagging over that window because that whole header's gone and stuff like that. So that's all jacked nice and level now. That's a huge bonus. And then kept running out of space and storage in the phone I'm doing the time lapse in, so I might have missed a lot of stuff. Then I realized my whole cutting station was out of view the whole time, so you're watching them running around on the roof and I'm just wandering in with boards. But yeah, we got a few sections on that, a few sections across here up to the chimney. So the whole front of the house, roof, wood that the shingles would nail to, is all solid. Still have some more structural stuff to do under it, but huge plus. And can't thank Greg and Chino again. Thank you, Greg. Just disappeared over there. But yeah, and I think I haven't checked the box yet, but I think I got some homemade whoopie pies dropped off along with the chicken soup that I got earlier today. So I'm excited for tonight. Dinner is all set and snacks are all set. Thank you both very much. And here's a look around the backside. Mosquitoes are pretty bad. But we're gonna have to replace some of this area here on the corner. Some of this around this door. I gotta replace, sister up a couple of 2 or 3 roof rafters right here. Maybe 1 or 2 over there. And I think 2 or 3 back here. But overall, good amount of still, you know, that whole top area is all salvageable. We'll replace this, and I think almost all of this is salvageable except for a little bit down the bottom. But we'll see once we stop poking at it a little bit more. But we're hoping to get it wrapped up and ice and water shielded, but just getting late in the day, sun's going down, and Greg's back was killing him. My back's acting up from wrestling with those plywood sheets at Home Depot. And this side here, we still got to put a little plywood on the end, but we got to deal with a couple of roof rafter issues there also, so we didn't bother putting that extension piece on there. It's fine. And we got that jack, so that's all nice and level now. That you can see that valley there is nice and straight. There's a huge gap in that initially, and then remember that guy? And then yeah, and then this one here is all tied in. I think I already showed all this stuff, but it's all looking pretty good. So yeah, so the front, I'd say probably a little more than half of the roof was salvageable. Dumpster's getting full, a lot of shingles and stuff like that. With that, me and my whoopie pies and my homemade chicken soup is going home. So hope you guys had a good week, and hope the rain doesn't ruin too much of your fun for the weekend. At least get out, at least get some relaxing. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.